am here today with Robbie Frame Fitness.
How are we all?
We are good. How are you today?
Very well, thanks. We've just hopped off stage. I've whipped the shirt back on. We were on the main stage there going through a group workout, and I've worked up a bit of a sweat, to be perfectly honest. It's only 20 minutes, but...
It looked pretty easy to me.
Yeah, well, bits and pieces were easy, but when you start seeing some of the calibre of athletes that are on the stage at that particular time, you start to having to up your game.
That is true. Now, it is also true that I did tell him he had to put his shirt back on because I was kind of intimidated. All of your Instagram photos, come on, show us a signature pose. See, I told you it's way too distracting for me. We can't do that anymore. Put it back on. So, Robbie, tell me, what is a typical day in the life of you? Like, I always see you training and stuff, but what else do you do?
Yep. A typical day in the life of Robbie. I start every morning, 4:30, wake up. Yes, I know.
I feel your pain. I do.
But yeah, 4:30 a.m. wake up. I open the gym at 5. From 5 till literally 7 p.m. at night, I am at the gym. I work as a health club supervisor at Macquarie University Gym. And when I'm not training clients, I'm supervising all the trainers, gym instructors that are on the floor there. Most people will turn around and say that the 4:30 a.m. wake up can be quite intimidating, daunting, oppressive, and they might cringe at the prospect of it. Having said that, I spent a year doing corporate and working a 9 to 5 in a white collar job, and it takes an experience like that to appreciate what the alternative could be. So consequently, I don't necessarily wake up at 4:30 a.m. feeling sleepy. I jump out of bed. I jump out of bed with a spring in my step.
Tell me there's coffee.
On my dial. A coffee? No. Oxy Shred in the morning.
Oh, an Oxy. Okay. Now we're on brand. So tell me, I'm really interested about this whole corporate thing. So you used to be a desk jockey.
Yes.
Why the change?
The reason I actually started working at Macquarie Uni Gym was to balance my studies. Balance my studies with a commitment like a casual job, just working as a gym instructor. And after I finished a commerce marketing degree, I figured, well, you've got to follow through with that career now. And then it was only after a year of being in that job that I fully appreciated that, my mind was consumed with fitness. It was consumed with the gym. It was consumed with programming. And I was so immersed in the culture already, and it was my passion, and so it only made sense to start pursuing it as a full-time career.
So you said you followed your passion.
Yeah.
What is the biggest piece of advice that you would have out there for guys who are in a job that they pretty much don't like and they want to make a change? What is the one thing that they should do first?
I think it's to evaluate what you really want out of life. At the outset, I wanted to probably have a more conservative, stable career path. And I think it's only inevitable that you will have people around you that might want to influence you to follow that sort of career path. Having said that, you've only got one opportunity. Really do have one opportunity at this life, so you've got to make the most of it. And if the opportunity presents itself to pursue your passion, I would highly suggest that you attack it with full throttle intensity.
So in saying that, I'm often always talking to my clients about stress management. Coming from your corporate background and now going into being a full-time trainer and gym manager, what do you tell your clients to do, or even just your friends and family and you yourself, in terms of managing stress?
Time management is a critical thing. Time management for me, I know that's a critical thing. But from time to time, what is that with a 4:30 a.m. start? To be perfectly honest, breathe. Take a big, long, deep breath. I've said it to a number of my clients this week when they became all too consumed with studies, with their job, with family, and various other commitments on top of trying to get the best physique possible or get fitter. And in the grand scheme of things, at times you just need to take perspective. Take a nice, deep, long breath and take some time away to gather your thoughts and to refocus.
Sure. So what is, in the whole big scheme of things, what is the grand plan for 2016? Are we conquering the world or what?
Conquering the world? Conquering Australia would be nice in the first place. For me, the biggest thing for me is to empower as many people as I possibly can.
I love that word. How good is the word empower?
It is, because it's all well and good to give directive as a personal trainer, to give programming and diet advice, but unless I can empower people to make decisions of their own accord, informed decisions regarding their health and fitness, they're not going to be able to work autonomously without me. So
That is really, really good advice. Not just brawn, but brains too. So thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to Ironman Mag.
thank you very much.
Legend.